Hello everyone and welcome back to the match here on WWE 2K22. This one is going to be Team Angle, Kurt Angle, Charlie Haas and Shelton Benjamin going up against the Hart Foundation, Bret Hart, Owen Hart and Jim the Anvil Neidhart, as suggested by Muhammad, or Mr. MZK Punk. And we are underway here. I mean, I said in the Rumble yesterday, I really appreciate whoever created this Charlie Haas has matched his attire to Shelton Benjamin in-game. I mean, I really appreciate that effort. I mean, I know it probably wasn't much effort because you just imported the attire, but still, the fact you've done that is just so much better because, yeah, if you've given him his a different attire, his more independent attire, or his attire that he uses part of Team Angle, and none of this would have matched. But the fact you've matched it up this way is fantastic. I love it. Thank you very much. I mean, I know you didn't do it specifically for me, but either way, I'm still saying thank you. Right then, so a lot to unpack here. We have got the Canadian team, Anti-American, in Jim Neidhart, Bret Hart, and Owen Hart, going up against Team Angle. Shelton Benjamin and Charlie Haas are a very underrated tag. I don't know if they were underrated. I mean, I think they probably are underrated because when you talk about the best tag teams in WWE of the years, they don't really get that many mentions, but they were a fantastic athletic team. And the fact that they did link up Chad Gable with Shelton Benjamin for a while, I thought was a very wise idea, but they just didn't keep it going. They could have brought Charlie Haas back as well. I mean, he was wrestling. I think he might still be wrestling now, to be honest. He hasn't retired or anything yet. He's still going as well. I know WWE's tag team division is really struggling at the moment. There's rumours that Triple H is going to try and fix that as much as he can with reuniting the likes of DIY, with bringing Johnny Gargano back, or reuniting Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens and people like that. But whether that does happen, I don't know. Vince had a real fetish for breaking up tag teams that have been created on NXT, didn't he? It really frustrated me all the time he would do that. It's like Vince used to treat an NXT tag team as like, right, we're going to bring them on, we're going to work them together, we're going to make them look good for a while, and then we're going to split them up and create a feud, and then they're both going to shrivel away into obscurity because neither of them are really that good singles competitors and they need to be in a tag team. Then, a year later, we're going to repackage them and tag them with somebody else random who also split their tag team up a couple of years ago. It's annoying. You had good tag teams that were created in NXT. Keep them. Not every tag team in the world needs to be split up. Alright, so the match is sort of broken up now. There's one thing I've noticed actually with a six-man tag recently is that it used to always split off into 3 duos, but it seems to be a little bit more random recently, I've noticed. Like, you'll have the match split off into 2 2-on-1s, and it was just a bit weird, but Shelton Benjamin sending Bret Hart into the ring post. Bret's actually been busted open via that ring post. Shelton now with a boot in the leg, and now, there we go. Like I said, the 2-on-1 situations are at it again now. As Owen Hart and Kurt Angle, a singles match I would love to see at some point. Nice nut buster there by Charlie Haas in the ring on Jim Neidhart. There's the second. Nut buster. Shelton Benjamin with the boot in the back of the leg of Bret Hart on the right-hand side of the ring. But of course, these matches are no count-outs, but pinfalls and submissions only count inside the ring. At this point in time, Charlie Haas has a very loose version of a cloverleaf here locked in on Jim Neidhart, but Bret Hart was able to get across to break that bad boy up. And then also probably going to break up this pin that happened straight in front of his face as well, I would imagine. Nice snap suplex there by Charlie Haas on Bret Hart as Shelton Benjamin rocked on the outside, struggling to get back with it. Oh, she's having some dry food, okay. Bret Hart now heading around the ring for a bit of a walk. Not quite sure what the plan was there, but this is what I was on about. There you go, look, it's split into 2 2-on-1s now for some reason. Which is just weird. There's Neidhart, big clothesline. Shelton Benjamin now coming into the ring to try and match up the numbers. No, maybe not. Angle now with a backdrop suplex on Owen Hart before Shelton Benjamin rocks him in the spine with the boot. And there we go now, Owen Hart and Shelton Benjamin going at it while Jim Neidhart and Kurt Angle going at it. Bret Hart's in the ring on his own, but Charlie Haas is able to recuperate and get himself back to his feet, which probably isn't the wisest move by the Hart Foundation. They had one of the members down. They probably should have worked him over and tired him out, to be honest. And again, we break into potentially 2 2-on-1s here. Yeah. Charlie Haas and Kurt Angle versus Neidhart. Where you have Bret Hart and Owen Hart against Shelton Benjamin. It's a really weird little dynamic the game seems to have put together. I don't know why it does it, but... So anything that happens out here, I mean, if Shelton Benjamin was to tap now, this would not count. These are not Falls Count Anywhere matches. As much as I keep meaning to do that and keep forgetting about it. Kurt re-enters the ring. Neidhart grabs him and throws him straight into the apron. Charlie Haas now working over Bret, who catches him with the elbow in the face. Owen Hart again with that submission on Shelton Benjamin. Bret now sending Charlie Haas into the ring. And this is the opportunity. Hart Foundation are dominating in all 3 of the individual battles. However, Neidhart has left Angle alone to get back up to his feet. I was going to say this is Bret's opportunity here. Because both Kurt Angle and Shelton Benjamin are down. If Bret can hook the legs, he was going for it. And Charlie Haas saw it coming, kicking Bret away. Just took too long with it. Far too long. And is Charlie Haas going to return the favour of submission of his own? Nope. Because Bret's going to fight back with the elbow in the gut. But Bret now does have the legs hooked. Rolls him over into that sharp shooter. Kurt Angle enters the ring, but it's too late. And Charlie Haas has tapped. And the Hart Foundation pick up the victory here. It was just too slow. Too slow, Daddy-O. Right, so Bret Hart gets himself a 6-man tag win, which moves him up to a +16 in the rankings. We've got Owen Hart, who was on -2. Is now going to move up to a -1 after that win. We have got Jim the Anvil Neidhart, was on a 0. He's going to move himself up to a +1. Right, and then we go... Kurt Angle is going to drop down to a -3. Charlie Haas is going to move down to a 0. And Shelton Benjamin is going to move down to a -2. Then over in the tag team rankings, we have got Team Angle, the world's greatest tag team, if you will, going to drop down to -1. And we have got Bret Hart, where are you? The Hart Foundation, Bret Hart and Jim the Anvil Neidhart, going to get the win. They move up to +1 in the rankings. Well, there we go. Hopefully you've enjoyed that one. Thank you very much once again to MZK Punk for your suggestion of a match. And I will see you a little bit later on today for another 6-man tag, as we'll see Cena, Hogan, and Angle go up against Miro, Cesaro, and Ivan Koloff. Good night, God bless. Bloody hell, it's all trio. It's all 6-man tags tonight. Bloody hell. Good night.